Hey, it's Ryan with JLT. Today we're going to be doing a dyno test video on our new intake kit that's going to fit the 17 to 18 Challengers as well as the 17 to 20 Chargers. We got a 2020 Charger Daytona strapped down on the dyno right behind us here, about to get started. The biggest difference with this intake kit versus the newer style cars, that'd be the 20 and up Chargers and the 21 and up Chargers and the 19 and up Challengers, is Mopar switched over to the open ceiling to the hood style intake kit for those newer cars. That's what we're able to do to replace the factory box on this kit, which was a panel filter with the fully enclosed box. So there should be big gains to be had today. For the best comparison, we're going to be doing this test with the hood closed because we seal to the hood and the factory box doesn't. It's fully enclosed, so the only way to really test truly is with the hood closed, and so that's going to create some heat soak issues potentially. We're going to be super focused on the coolant temperature at the start of every run, spend a bunch of time cooling the car down between runs just to be consistent. So we're going to get going here shortly. We'll follow along as we progress and get some testing done and see what the numbers turn out to be. Just wrapped up the first run. Power numbers came in right around 600 at the peak, but we got a great smooth, pretty linear curve, which is what we're looking for here. So, you know, not any crazy spikes. We're not seeing fuel or timing be pulled. We started at a coolant temp of 210, which is right where the thermostat's at in this one. So got the hood popped. We're gonna let it cool down for a couple minutes and then do 2 more, provided they continue to look like this. So that'll get us our 3 good baseline numbers. Then we'll swap the JLT intake in and do it all over again. So get back to you here with our second run in a second. Just finished the second run here, and it doesn't really get much better than this for us. So 600 at peak and then 600 again at peak. So the most important thing is that our graphs just overlaid perfectly. So we're gonna get one more run in here in a second, but for comparing to the JLT kit, it's great to have such a good baseline established. So we're super excited that these came out basically identical, not seeing heat soak or anything like that. So we're going to let it cool down, do one more pull here, and then get the JLT intake installed. So just finished up, super happy with our baseline. So 600, 600, 601, torque's averaging right around 575, 580. We dipped a little bit under the curve here on that last run, probably getting a little bit hot after 3, but nothing to be concerned about given that we're basically stacking them on top of each other up here, past 4,000 RPM. So we'll start swapping that JLT kit out and get some more runs in here in a second. One important thing to note, it's about 93 degrees here today. We're pretty close to sea level, so all those things factor into these numbers, but we're gonna be within an hour start to finish, so the temperature is gonna be pretty much the same for the JLT kit as well as the stock kit. So we're excited to see what we're about to gain here. We got the JLT kit completely installed here. We have a separate install video as well as a product overview video, but the big thing to note is we sealed the hood here, so that's gonna allow us to capitalize on the stock hood vent, pick up a bunch of airflow there. Huge filter, bigger tube, designed inflow sim to flow as much as possible. And so overall, this kit's designed to flow as much air for your Hellcat as humanly possible. So we're excited. We're gonna slam the hood on this thing here and make another couple runs and see what we can pick up in power. First run done with the JLT kit, and we're super pleased. 629, so picked up about 28, 29 horsepower at peak there, and then the torque we picked up about 15 foot-pounds. So, and you can see, coming in at 4,000 RPMs, that's when we really start picking up, and just the separation continues all the way out to red line here. So, we're going to do a couple more runs, but our initial feedback is we're super pleased. Seeing about a 30 horsepower gain, so we'll see if we can make it repeatable and do 2 more that match up exactly with that. So we just wrapped up, got 3 runs done with the JLT installed. So I'll close out some of these in a second, but we can just review here. So did 630. The second run, I'll show you with the cursor over here. We got into cat over temp a little bit, went way rich at the end of the run. It added a bunch of fuel, but the curve looked good all the way through. Then the third run, cooled the cats down, made our most power of the day, up at 635 at peak. So started at 600, basically went up to 630, 635-ish. So I'll close these out and we'll pick the best of each here. So it'll be run 1 and run 6. So let's close all. Open run 1, 5 here. This gives you just a good kind of indication of how we're picking up power through the whole curve here. A couple of these sections, we're looking at 624 over 588. So just big gains to be had, basically, 30, 35 horsepower all the way through this whole 5,000 to 6,000 range. So we're super, super pleased with the results. Got the car to cooperate on the dyno, got consistent runs in today. So yeah, basically we're gonna advertise 30, 35 horsepower on this kit. If you have any questions, give us a call, 909-947-0015. Thank you for your time.